From the most beautiful mountains in Europe to the most stylish people, northern Italy is a very attractive place. But as part of a relatively young nation, each region differs in character and culture and cuisine, and I can't wait to sample them all.
Northern Italy is bordered by France, Switzerland, Slovenia, and Austria. My journey starts in Aosta and takes me on to Ivrea, Alba, and the cosmopolitan city of Milan. From there, I hit the gastronomic towns of Parma and Modena, then on to Mantua and the romantic streets of fair Verona. From Cortina, I trek through the breathtaking Dolomite Mountains and on to my final destination and gateway to the Orient, Venice. The Roman town of Aosta provides an ideal location for observing the spectacular and historic valley to which it lends its name, Val d'Aosta, and the best way to see it is from the air.
Oh my God.
Take some fresh air. Okay.
A little fresh air. This is absolutely freezing. I'm a little scared of heights. But as long as you don't look over the edge like this, whoa!
These mountains have been of strategic importance to the great armies of European history, from Hannibal and his elephants to Napoleon. But in the Middle Ages, the Alps alone didn't provide enough protection to their fragmented kingdoms, and so the medieval lords built over 70 castles to defend themselves.
On the right there is the Mont Blanc, and close there is the tooth of the giant, il dente del gigante.
It's unbelievable. You can even see the Matterhorn from here. It's the one that's the highest and a little bit flat on top. I love the Alps!
And this is a soft landing.
Oh my goodness!
Ecco qua.
Woo, like butter.
I'm heading for Alba, but first I make a stop in Ivrea, the town where revenge is sweet.
Traveler's tip, if you're in Ivrea in February, you better come armed and prepared for battle.
Ivrea hosts one of the strangest and most ancient carnival celebrations in Italy. A 3-day battle using oranges for ammunition commemorates the 12th century revolt against the tyrannical Count Ranieri, who had his wicked way with all new brides. Until one day he ran into the wrong woman, a feisty miller's daughter named Violetta, who promptly beheaded him. This sparked a revolution which forms the roots of today's citric warfare.
Ah, here comes Violetta, the herald in the red horn. Oh, lady! Oh, the herald!
400 tons of blood oranges are imported from Sicily for the sole purpose of pelting the enemy. And although they must be less painful than the stones hurled at the original carnival, orange peel still packs a punch.
Ah, the nobility's coming, so you put as many oranges as you possibly can into your jersey. Oh! And you hope to get them before they get you. Oh, yes, got it! Really badly. Under the trailer.
Yeah, under.
It's less dangerous. anchors under.
Sure, look at me.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I'm going to try. I'm going in on this one.
Yes, watch out.
Going in.
Up to 100,000 contestants bombard the nobility, who are represented in the carts parading the square. Teams are selected from the neighborhoods in which they live, so rivalry is fierce.
Already. I'm out of here before I gotta help clean up. Ugh, nasty.
Oh, after all that relentless fighting, it's essential I sleep someplace safe tonight.
And nothing less than my own castle will do.
A double room at Castello di Pavone Hotel will set you back about $150. It's not cheap, but then what castle is? Half an hour away is the small medieval town of Alba, and in the surrounding misty woodland lies buried treasure.
If you mention Alba to any Italian, they'll think of one thing: truffles. Now, I'm not talking about chocolates. I am talking about one of the world's rarest gourmet delicacies. During the winter months, specialized truffle hunters scour the forest looking for the fungal equivalent of gold. And today, I joined the hunt. Now, this is a little bit embarrassing because I don't know what exactly a truffle is.
A truffle is a mushroom, a kind of mushroom.
It's a mushroom.
Born under the ground.
Truffles' very existence is shrouded in an aura of mystery. Legend has it that they are spawned by lightning bolts flicking through oak groves. Although this is proved not to be the case, few other explanations have been provided.
I've heard that these dogs are very expensive.
Yes, it's an expensive.
How much is a good dog?
$10,000, yes.
Amazing.
No,
Does he have one?
No.
Let's see. Ah, very good. This is it.
The price may be 100,000 lira. 100, 200,000 lira.
I got $50 right here. I hear 60 from anybody.
We must close the hole because the next year in the same place may be born another truffle like this one.
So you know it's a good
And
spot.
every family of trufflemen have a secret place. The other trufflemen want to see where my father found the beautiful truffle.
Can you tell me? I won't tell anybody.
No, I tell nobody.
He's not going to tell nobody. All right.
You arrived
The
too.
secret is
I
safe
don't
with
know.
you.
Yes.
I'm not sure I quite get all the hullabaloo about this very strange-looking, funky-smelling fungus, but apparently it tastes much better than it smells. I gotta try that.
Truffles are used sparingly to flavor food with their intoxicating, earthy aroma, and are also said to be an aphrodisiac.
Thank you. Grazie.
Buon appetito.
Oh, yes. The truffles. They look much better than they did this afternoon in the field. But supposedly... This is to die for. It's worth the hype.
From Alba, I take a train to the so-called northern capital, Milan.
One of the best ways to get around the north of Italy is by train. They are very frequent, they are usually on time, and they are relatively inexpensive. I just want to find some place to sit. Buongiorno.
Hello.
Can I sit in here? It's okay.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Milan.
Milan! Me too.
For an 8-day unlimited ride rail card, you can expect to pay about $150.
I think that people in Milan are very stylish. I have this idea that everybody looks very swanky.
People like to dress in a good way.
With the famous names,
yeah,
you know.
Versace, Valentino.
So do you own any pieces of Armani clothes?
Yeah, I have.
You do?
Yeah, because when I work, I need.
When you work?
Yeah.
Do people in Milan air kiss like this? Darling, darling, ciao, ciao.
This is normal in Italy.
Everywhere in Italy, not
Yeah.
just Milan.
Yeah.
I like that.
Or 2 or 3.
Bye, nice meeting you. For most travelers, this will be your first taste of Milan. It is the Stazione Centrale. Built in the 1930s, this is the largest train station in Italy. A veritable monument to train travel.
No trip to Milan should ignore the Duomo, which is the world's largest Gothic cathedral. It is also the most adorned, with over 3,000 statues on its spires. The city has an important Christian heritage. It was here in the 4th century AD that Emperor Constantine issued the Edict of Milan that granted Christians throughout the Roman Empire the freedom to worship for the first time. The cathedral also contains one of Italy's most prized holy relics, the Santo Chiodo, a nail from the crucifix of Christ, which is shown to the public just one day each year. And the roof here is an excellent place to hang out and enjoy the view.
On a clear day, you can actually see the Alps from here, but if not, you can do as the statues do and go people watching.
Milan is the business and design capital of not just the north, but the whole of Italy, and it's the best place to see the country at its most cosmopolitan.
Milan is one of the fashion capitals of the world, and it seems like people here are impossibly stylish.
The place to be seen in these slick city streets is within the Quadrilatero d'Oro, the Golden Square, where designer labels are all the rage, and the term fashion police takes on a whole new meaning.
Hi.
Hi.
I was just admiring your uniform. Who makes it?
Armani.
Armani.
Yeah.
Oh, bellissimo. Grazie.
The world-famous La Scala Opera House is the center of the city's cultural life. The problem is getting tickets.
Alas, it's sold out, but I'm really not surprised because people book months in advance to get tickets to the opera. I, however, have a backup plan. This place is a home for retired opera singers, and I brought along some candy. I'm going to try to exchange it for lessons on how to be a diva. Oh, beautiful. This is great. I can already hear music coming from somewhere.
The home's named after Giuseppe Verdi, who is one of Italy's greatest operatic composers. He died a legend in 1801 and is actually buried within the grounds. This is the tomb of the man himself, and it's really quite touching because as you walk through, you can hear his music still filtering down. Apparently there's a woman here who used to perform at La Scala, and I hear she gives singing lessons. I understand you speak English.
Yes.
Yes. I want to be an opera singer. Oh, can you teach me? Can you show me how to sing?
Sentiamo, sentiamo.
Oh, it's like a chicken. Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Non sa prendere le note. Io non ho sentito niente dalla sua voce. Lei deve smettere di studiare il canto, non riuscirà mai.
My dream is dead, isn't it?
Niente canto, niente.
My God,
Niente
this
canto,
is terrible.
niente voce, niente orecchio. Niente.
No voice, I can't hear anything, but thank you for trying. You are a beautiful singer. Oh. Ciao.
Non studi canto, mi raccomando.
Sì,
Niente canto.
sì, grazie. I think I'm going to leave it to the professionals. The center of northern Italy is home to a cluster of magnificent medieval towns, all a short train ride away from the other. From Milan, I travel to Parma, Modena, Mantua, and Verona.
Parma could easily lay claim to being the cholesterol capital of Italy, thanks to its two most famous exports. That would be Parma ham and the so-called king of cheeses, Parmigiano Reggiano. That's Parmesan to you and me. Cheese is big business here, and they take it very, very seriously. Excuse me, may I have some bread with this? Whoa! The birth of Parmigiano Reggiano. Yes, that looks great.
Parmigiano Reggiano has been a staple part of the local diet for the last 700 years, and it's always been a valuable commodity. In years gone by, locals would even use a wheel of the cheese as a deposit on a house.
This process of making cheese, has it changed much? Or,
No.
I mean, obviously
No.
technology is...
No, the technology is only used to help the work of the cheesemaker.
Milk is heated in a copper vat until the curds and whey separate. The resulting mass is removed with cheesecloth and forced into a wheel-shaped mold to mature. Parmesan may be made using traditional methods, but it's not maintained that way. In the 21st century, the wheels are cleaned and rotated regularly by a worker that never complains.
Wow. Look at all that cheese. I think this is incredible.
Yeah,
How many wheels are in here?
4,000 wheels.
4,000. And how
Yes.
long do they live?
But
in
the
this
best
place?
is after 2 years.
For 2 years, you're
Yes,
aging it in
I
here.
think, yes.
For the best
The
Parmigiano
best Reggiano.
Reggiano.
smells great. Frederica, why is he tapping? Can I see? I know you're the professional. You're the big cheese around here. He's very famous. Is it good or bad?
Oh, it's good. It's good.
I can't hear anything.
Okay, okay. Try there.
This one.
This one is not good.
I've been told that I have no ear, so I can't really hear that.
Try it.
Let's try the smell. Oh, I think it smells wonderful. Maybe we should taste it. Oh! Voila! Oh, wow. Oh, that is great. Yeah, that's great.
Oh.
Oh, that is beautiful cheese.
Do you want to taste?
Of course I want to taste this. May I taste it, sir? The smell, it just comes right out. Wow. Would you like to have the first taste as the master?
Ottimo.
Ottimo. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's really unique.
Yes.
I've never ever tasted cheese like this before. And I've eaten my fair share of cheese. Just an hour's bus journey from Parma lies the prosperous city of Modena, my next destination.
Buongiorno. The people in Modena are not that prone to walking. They seem to prefer bicycles, and so I say, when in Rome,
Its winding streets may be picturesque, but Modena was actually at the forefront of Italy's industrial boom. People here enjoy some of the highest living standards in Europe.
with the highest income per capita in all of Italy, this place definitely deserves its nickname of Mink City. I think it's time to trade this in for something a bit flashier.
In nearby Maranello, one sport dominates the landscape: car racing. Home to the Ferrari dynasty, this small town even boasts a Formula One test track and a vintage car collection that any racing fan would die for. The late Enzo Ferrari once said that Modena had a psychological need for fast cars, and this beauty won him his first world championship! The museum here houses the largest collection of Ferraris in the world, including the Spider, the F40, the GTO, the Testarossa. Even the names sound fast. But with prices starting at around $150,000, this is probably the closest I'm likely to get to one.
Why is nobody stopping? No, no. Yes! Mantova! See? Bueno, you have a beautiful car. This sound is great. I think the women must love you. That's great! Wow. Was that good for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great for me. Can I have a ride to Mantova?
Okay.
See?
Okay.
Bueno, bueno.
Situated on a lakeside, Mantova is perhaps the most atmospheric old city in Italy. The architecture alone makes a visit worthwhile, as does the palace of its most famed historic family.
For 3 centuries, Mantova was the playing ground of the hunchbacked Gonzaga dukes, and this little place, Palazzo Ducale, was their humble home.
The Gonzagas boasted one of the richest and liveliest princely courts in all of Italy, and once upon a time this was the largest palace in Europe, home to over 1,000 people. When it was sacked by the Habsburgs in 1630, 80 carriages were needed to carry the 2,000 works of art contained in its 500 rooms, of which this was the main gallery. The detail in some of these rooms is so incredible, but here I especially like this. The graffiti is really old. 1671. Despite being continually and ruthlessly plundered, it is estimated that Italy still contains nearly half of the world's greatest artwork.
While her husband was away winning wars, Duchess Isabella kept an army of dwarves here for her entertainment, and rumor has it these were their quarters.
From Mantova, I take a half-hour train journey to Verona, the city of love. It's not hard to see why Shakespeare set his tale of teenage heartache here. Nestled on the banks of the curling Adige River, this charming city is as romantic as they come.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Uh-huh. There you are. You know how late you are? I've been standing out here on this
course famous
for the tragic tale of Romeo and Juliet. While the Capulets and the Montagues did actually live in Verona, the story of the star-crossed lovers is just that, a piece of romantic fiction.
Hey, yo, you want to go get some coffee or something?
Excuse me, I'm working here? I think you could leave me at any moment, and I am pledging myself to you? Why would I do that? And I'm not even so sure how...
Every year, hundreds of thousands of tourists have their photo taken on the balcony here at Casa di Giulietta. But although this is a genuine 13th century building, it was never home to Juliet, and is actually thought to have been an inn of ill repute. The balcony was added in the 1920s to keep the tourists happy, and it does.
What? I didn't do nothing wrong. You're supposed to get good luck if you touch Juliet's breast. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I need any help or anything.
No, girls do Romeos instead.
Not only do people make pilgrimages to Juliet's house, they also write to her. Stacks of letters are received, some of them simply addressed Juliet Verona, and these are the ladies of the letters of love. Buongiorno. Ciao. So you actually respond to all of the letters?
Yes.
But how do you know what kind of advice to give?
If the letter is complicated, we just talk all together, we discuss about the reply, and we decide.
Do you have any examples to show me?
This one says, Giulietta, over the years I have wooed and loved many women. Share with me a secret. Tell me how I can create just one moment that will be remembered forever. Have you a treasured memory of heartfelt romance that I could repeat with my Alison?
Wow! And what did you suggest to this person?
Just a short answer. We said that true love and deep feelings can't be expressed in just one moment, and that he should express his views naturally and without fear.
So really just kind of follow your heart would be good advice.
This is one of the simplest advice we give.
You actually give that advice?
So I could have some Juliet potential in me, right? Can I have a go?
Yes, obviously.
Well, there's so many to choose from. I like this one. It's very fancy. I like that. Ooh, but it's in German. What else is there? I like this hot pink one. Let's see. Dear Juliet, please can you help me? I'm in love with a girl called Justine, but it's very hard for me. We both travel a lot and never seem to be in the same place at the same time. I'm desperate to tell her how I feel. What should I do? Yours in need, Ian Wright. Wow. What would you say about that one? Star-crossed lovers, kind of.
It is not easy, but I would say if it's real love, they will find a solution.
There's plenty of fish in the sea, and this Ian guy, he's got kind of girl handwriting, so maybe I'll write him back. Ian.
No,
not so romantic. It's not romantic, but you know, it's a hard, hard world. You gotta be cruel to be kind sometimes.
The Italians' greatest love affair, above that even of Romeo and Juliet, is probably with their stomachs, and I'm so hungry I could eat.
There is a saying in Italy, tell me what you eat and I'll tell you where you're from. Every region has its own cuisine, and of course regional pride means that everyone thinks theirs is the best.
Risotto, ravioli, cannellini, costata di cavallo. Oh. Okay, they actually do serve horse here. I think I'm going to try this one, bigoli con ragù all'asino. Exactly. Whatever that is, may I have that?
This is delicious. What is this? Is it spaghetti bolognese?
No, that is donkey.
Donkey. Yeah, donkey.
From Verona, I take the train up to the Tyrolean mountain of Bolzano, where I catch a bus to the swanky ski resort of Cortina d'Ampezzo. This region of Italy, known as Sud Tyrol, was part of Austria until World War I, and most of the locals still use German as their first language.
Excuse me? Do you speak English? Yeah. Oh, that's great. A little bit.
Yeah.
And also in this region, I saw the signs were in German as well. Do you speak German?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Italian?
Yes.
I'm very impressed and very embarrassed that we have to speak in English. I'm headed to Cortina myself.
Oh, do you ski? No.
Well, see, this is the thing. I don't ski well, but I'm going with the purpose of skiing. So I think it should be nice.
Yes, of course.
How do I say break a leg in German? Fußbrechen. I hope I don't Fußbrechen.
Skiing may have its dangers, but they pale in comparison to getting into an Italian-driven car. Drunk driving wasn't banned until 1990, and Italy is the only country in Europe where the road death toll is actually rising. Much like the rest of northern Italy, prices in Cortina are very high, and without the regulation fur coat, it's easy to feel out of place. Besides posing, though, the reason the rich and glitzy flock here is for the 73 miles of ski runs. But if you prefer to be far from the crowds, then get a guide and head off-piste. Ski Alpinismo employs special cross-country ski equipment, which enables the more adventurous to trek through virgin snow and even ski uphill.
Are you married, Megan?
No, I'm not, Paolo. Are you?
No, because you know, it's a beautiful place up there.
It's beautiful? Is there a
Yes.
little chapel of love?
Yes.
I'll try! Oh my God! Oh yeah, just like that! Wow!
Be careful, let's go there.
Ooh, I like this part! Okay, I got it. Cool. Whoa!
Wait. Do you use them? Yeah. Down here.
Please let us slow down now. Dignity completely gone, melting away like the snow.
Wow.
Wow. This is the frozen waterfall we're climbing up.
Yeah.
Right. Right. I think that's terrifyingly high from where I'm standing.
Yeah, but don't worry, I have a friend up there.
You do?
Yeah, we can climb
Why
if you
can't
want.
I see him? Yeah.
Hey, Massimo!
Ciao! Paolo. Oh.
Yeah.
What's the word for help in Italian?
Aiuto!
Aiuto. How do you find the best foot position? I think the trick for me is going to be not looking down.
Yes, of course.
Ah!
What's happened?
It's a little slippery.
Aiuto!
Aiuto. There are no holes in this neighborhood.
Yeah?
If I don't get there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Paolo, I'm getting kind of nervous now.
No. You are so great.
Okay.
As an ice climber.
I know.
So easy.
Oh my God.
Yes, Megan. Yeah.
This is so much the scariest thing I have ever done in my entire life. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Yeah.
my legs could not be shaking any more than they are. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, see, the key is I haven't looked down because if I do, I know I will fall to my death. Oh my gosh. Hello.
Ciao, Massimo.
Ciao. That was very exciting, but my whole body is shaking. Very, very scary. Thank you.
A lot, eh?
A lot.
But it's not finished, Megan.
This is finished.
No, it's finished the ice climbing.
Okay.
But we have to go.
We have to go.
To Cinque Torri. Come on.
More! What have I gotten myself into? Oh my gosh, Paolo, that is amazing.
The Cinque Torri are fantastic.
Cinque Torre. What's Cinque Torre?
5 towers.
5 towers.
Come on, Megan, we go?
Yeah.
You have to go on the Cinque Torri.
Due to their unique geological makeup, the Dolomites contain some of the most spectacular mountains in the world. They were formed as massive corals in the primordial oceans that rose up from the seabeds 60 million years ago, which explains their warm hue and razor-sharp peaks.
Oh, Paolo, this is so phenomenal. I love it. The colors, the icicles.
It's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Yeah.
And the quiet is so nice. I love it. This is the heart of Cinque Torre, isn't it?
Yes.
It's great.
But Megan, I'm sure you know that thing.
You have something more for me.
Yes.
I don't know if I can take it, to be very honest with you. I'm not looking down.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Be happy.
What's the plan of action?
The plan is you go down there. And you slide down, okay?
I like that.
Great. Like the children. Okay.
I thought it was a very sophisticated way to go down.
No.
Okay, that was fun. Now, what is this?
It's a door.
The Dolomites were closely fought over during World War I, and the harsh climate and difficult terrain demanded extreme measures for survival. For years, Austrian soldiers were forced to make the uninhabitable their home, and bunkers can still be found as high as 10,000 feet into the mountainside.
We are.
Oh, I thought we would be coming in outside of the cold, but all of this snow.
No, it's winter, eh?
Oh my gosh. This is where the Austrians were hiding out.
Yeah, they were waiting here 3 years.
3 years.
The Italians.
For the Italians to come and try to attack.
And 3 winters.
3 winters.
And the winter of the 16th, it was the worst of the century.
The worst of the entire century.
Yes.
And they were stuck
10 meters,
in here.
10 or 12, 15 meters of snow in all the winter. A lot of people died for avalanche.
From avalanches?
Yes.
I can't even imagine the horrors that were.
Yeah. It was horrible, eh?
Living like that. No, we're not staying here, right? I'm not soldier material. That's...
Having been dwarfed by these magnificent pinnacles all day long, a refuge provides the perfect platform from which to view the landscape from another perspective.
Ooh, what is that? I do love Italy.
With the setting sun dyeing the mountain tips pink, this is a view the Dolomites won't let you forget. From Cortina, I make the 3-hour train journey to my final destination, Venice, and its strange historic carnival.
At last, Venice. It is beautiful.
Venice has to be the most original city in the world by virtue of being the only one to have rivers for roads. Although it was once a wealthy republic controlling 3/4 of the Roman Empire, its foundations now are less secure. Seeking refuge from the treacherous Attila the Hun, citizens hid amidst a series of muddy islands from which a township soon sprung, and this is it.
I don't think I've been so taken immediately by a city ever in my life. This is incredible. Oh, people in love. Hello, people in love. Hello.
The tragedy of Venice is that it is literally sinking. Tourists may keep the city economically afloat, but the high cost of living, lack of jobs, and the pollution of the lagoon mean the population is actually dwindling.
If Verona is the city of love, then Venice is definitely the city of lust. It was here that the legendary Casanova slept his way to notoriety in what was once known as the brothel of Europe. Now, with a reputation like that, a girl can't be too careful.
Oh, it's lovely. It's very sweet.
Please key for the bedroom. We close the big door 11 o'clock. Yes.
Okay.
Breakfast tomorrow morning 7 o'clock, 9:30.
Thank you. Grazie.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It's 11 o'clock with breakfast at 7 in Venice during Carnival. It's not gonna happen. The Casa Cardinal Piazza Convent offers double rooms at $50 a night and opens its doors to men as well as women.
If you are going to the carnival, the one thing you must have is a mask. The main square sells plenty of mass-produced copies, but I am after a strictly limited edition.
Ah, okay.
You have to remain completely quiet and relaxed and think about something happy.
Should I make a face like this?
It's better you don't. So, are you ready?
Yes, and this is going to be 45 minutes.
More or less, yes.
More or less. I've never been quiet for 45 minutes in my entire life.
It's a good occasion to learn.
I think so.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. It's such a strange sensation. Wow.
I will wait to close your mouth.
Until the very end.
See.
Venice of old was a secretive society where strange masks were worn for 6 months of the year. This gave Venetian nobility the license to misbehave wherever, whenever, and with whomever they chose.
Okay, so now I try to move it, to blow.
Oh God!
It's coming. Okay.
Ow! It's like ripping a Band-Aid off your entire face.
Okay.
Ah! Can I open my eyes?
Yes, you can.
I don't think I can.
Let it off.
That was an incredibly unpleasant experience. Oh my gosh. I can't see anything. Wow.
Now Anna, here.
Ow! Described by Napoleon as the most elegant drawing room in Europe, St. Mark's Square now plays host to 20 million tourists each year, and most of them never get beyond its 4 walls. The centerpiece of the square is an illustrious church whose history is strange, to say the least.
This is Venice's greatest building. It's the Basilica. It was built to house the body of St. Mark, which the Venetians stole from Alexandria in 828 AD. Now, the mosaic behind me shows their strategy. They covered the body with a layer of pork to prevent the Muslims from intervening. Rather than pork, you're more likely to get covered with pigeon poo. When not cruising the canals, the only way to see Venice is by foot, and I am completely and utterly lost.
Venice may be enchanting, but it is also frustrating to navigate, and directions are almost impossible to remember. Now, where was I going? Down the narrow alley, over the bridge, along another alley, over a smaller bridge, through the long, thin alley, over another bridge. Ciao, Mario.
Oh, ciao, Megan.
Hi, do you have my mask ready yet?
I take it, just a second.
You look impish. My mask.
So.
You look like me, but with horns.
Try it on.
Oh my gosh. Mario, that's incredible. A little bit scary to see your own face. Is this how you see me? Kind of devilish.
It's the devil inside you.
Venice Carnival began way back in 1094 as a celebration of the approaching end of winter. Decadence was the name of the day, and favored games included firing live dogs out of cannons and battering a fattened cat to death by its head. Nice. No wonder Napoleon put an end to all this debauchery when he seized power in the 18th century.
The tradition of Carnival was revived in the 1970s, basically as a tourist attraction. You see, February was the only month of the year when the hotel rooms weren't full. I really don't think that's a problem anymore. I have tasted the strongest cheeses, and I have driven in the fastest cars, and I've seen that in northern Italy, everything is a science. They have perfected the art of living well, and I've learned that pleasure has many different faces.